Welcome back. Today we're going to do some more insane things, but you might just scratch your head and ask, how did he do that? Let's check it out. We're going to activate some really cool Zonai devices and make a hovercraft raft. We'll explore some exciting caves with many surprises inside. We're going to take on a huge flux construct. Will I survive? We'll just have to watch to find out. And we'll go through the third shrine where we'll gain the ascend ability to, what? Swim like a fish through solid objects and pop out on the other side? That's insane! Let's get started. Let's use this boulder hammer that we made to break those rocks and see what's in here. Arrows. We could always use more arrows. Okay, let's switch to a weapon. That'd be useful. Let's do this one. So I can save the better weapons for later when I really need them. Okay. So let's see if we can sneak up on this soldier construct. Just depends on how quiet we are. Hopefully we don't make too much noise. He's moving. He's probably going to turn back around. I'm just going to shoot him. That was easy. I love it how it slows down time. Kind of stops time when you jump and you're shooting in it with an arrow. Okay, we don't want to use any of those. Let's just leave them. Looks like we got a crow or a bird of some kind there. Oh, come on. Fire? Ah. Oh well, who cares? Couple soldier constructs here. I think there's a choo-choo that pops up, yeah. I'm gonna let them fight it out. Doesn't always happen, but it can. It's probably because we're in a beginning area that these enemies are attacking each other. Okay, now that that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and fuse one of the red choo-choo jellies to this thing. Light them all on fire. Gather our stuff. Now, you don't usually want to be walking in the fire, but who cares? As long as you're moving fast enough, you're not going to get burned. And you'll want to grab your items anyway, so rush through it and you'll be fine. Alright, we got what we want. Maybe I'll get a long stick. Kind of helpful. No, they're not too helpful. Because it's only 2 damage points. We're just going to leave that as is. Perfect. Bullseye. Now the enemies also fuse things together. We got this weird thing that can be used. Oh, they found me. Maybe I can dodge him. Nope. My shield stopped him. Come on, come on, hit me again. Oh gosh, it takes so long to hit that the timing's a little bit harder than it's something else. Oh well, who cares? You gotta time it right if you want to do a flurry rush. Or, I don't know, other things that require timing. Who cares? Let's go ahead and grab the treasure chest. Soldier Reaper. It's already fused. It's much better than this one. Just drop it. Okay, do I want to get anything? I'll make some food, I guess. Whatever. We'll just get something that gives us a couple hearts. I only have 3 hearts, so I don't want to use too much. These mushrooms don't give you as many hearts as the apples, but they give you enough. Okay, we're good to go. And there are fish. Let's grab the fish. I could probably just swim right up to them and grab them because the pond is so teeny, there's nowhere else for them to go. All right, good enough. Let's go ahead. We found a cave. Awesome. Okay, now there's caves like this throughout all of Hyrule, not just in the Sky Islands, but other places too. And these bright bloom seeds are so important later on. They're important to see in caves, but also other places. Now I can throw a bright bloom seed on a wall or something, and it just lights up the area. So if it's too dark, grab one of those and chuck them. These keys are awesome. Their eyeballs can be fused to arrows to turn your arrows into homing missiles. So if you shoot something and you're way off and you're a horrible aim, as long as it's near the general vicinity, it's still going to hit the enemy in the eyeball. And Keith's wings can be fused to arrows to make them shoot way faster and farther. They're amazing. Now these boulder breakers are perfect for breaking those rocks. Okay. Now here is a bubble frog. Go ahead and just attack. Gosh. Took a few hits. Now you're going to find a bubble frog in every single cave you get to. And once you kill them, you're going to get this bubble gem. Later on, you can collect. You can use these to redeem them in for something. Well, for all kinds of stuff later on. And on the map where it shows the cave, if you've killed a bubble frog, it has a check mark. If you didn't kill the bubble frog yet, it doesn't show the check mark. So if you don't see the check mark, always go through the cave still until you find it. So you can get all the bubble frog gems, so you can use to redeem them in for things later on. A giant bright bloom seed. Now, like the bright bloom seed before that we already used, this giant bright bloom seed will show light, but it'll be a bigger area. Okay. Now these gems that sparkle with more of a golden color usually have more rare gems. So always break those when you find them. These ones may have some rare gems from time to time, but it's usually either going to be flint, amber, or something that isn't as useful, like maybe rock salt. Okay, so nothing else there, nothing really to do. Let's go ahead and head out over here. Oh, break that too. Awesome, we got a treasure chest. Let's go ahead and open that. Archaic Tunic, perfect. So we have even more armor. Did I unequip that armor? Oh my gosh, the last episode we did with no armor on at all. Well, now we have 2 defense points, whereas before we had none. I guess the first one I had the armor on, I must have taken it off. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I was just looking at different options in the menu system. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to these steward constructs. Right there is a fan. This is one of the Zonai devices that you can use to power things. This one says, the rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold indefinitely. This is ordinarily where we send resources across the river. The only silver lining is that the Zonai devices are undamaged. Zonai devices? Ah, it seems you do not know of Zonai devices. They are necessities around here. Allow me to explain. This green thing is called a Zonai device. The one you see here is a fan. You can produce wind on demand by striking it. They are self-evidently useful. We have a variety of Zonai devices for gosh, that's a long word. Multitudinous purposes. Using Zonai devices does require energy. And external energy cell will be necessary in your case. Ah, you have one already. That is a relief. But perhaps a refresher explanation is in order. An energy cell stores the energy required to use Zonai devices. Its energy will replenish automatically while Zonai devices are not in use. Its capability is not unlimited. Use the energy contained within wisely, otherwise you may run out at inopportune moments. Pardon the long explanation. It does not change our need for a raft. Zonite devices are extremely useful. Think creatively and you will find many ways to employ them. Okay, well, let's see if we can use this. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they don't want me to grab it because it's theirs. We'll get another one. The rafts are broken. Okay, we're not going to ask about Zonai parts again. We've already talked to them. Looks like they're probably all going to say the same thing. Okay, well, let's talk to Robert right here. The Stewart constructs were the first to be built. After that, we crafted others suited to different roles. Culinary constructs, maker constructs. You'll find all sorts of them still active in this place. Some became so skilled within their specialties that they surpassed us. He's talking about the Zonai, because he is a Zonai. We began to learn from them instead. You should take time out to talk to them. They can teach you many things you might not yet know. Yeah, we've been doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and break these. Like I was saying, the two-handed axes are way better than the one-handed axe. Sure, it takes a little bit longer to swing, but the power can break things easier that the one-handeds may not be able to break as fast. Let's see. There's got to be something up this tree. Yeah. Got a couple of eggs. And eggs are awesome. They give you a lot of life. Okay, so we could go across the river. We'll make a device to do that later, but I think we're going to go and hightail it up on top of this platform here. After we grab some fish, of course, in this pond that we cannot escape from. Alright, where's the other one? There were two of them. Right there. He's just hiding. Fine. Bye. I killed you. Now I can grab you. Okay, so we can connect these logs and use the fan right there to make a raft. We're going to do that in just a bit, but right now we're going to use these devices to hop across and grab a couple of things. Well, whatever. We'll just put it up a little higher. It's kind of high. See if I can grab one of these. Oh, come on. Good. Perfect. We'll put it there. We'll climb up till we get to it, and then we can rest from the stamina that we're losing on it. Oh, don't go up. Let's go down, fill up our stamina, and now we can go up. Later on, we'll get more stamina so we can climb this easier. And we'll have other abilities to go up to. Oh, I should have thought about it. We could have put a Zonai fan on that, whatever it is, the hover device that we were just climbing up with. Okay, let's go ahead and just move these. And we'll have to hit it with something else. Come on, a bit closer. We found another Korok. Awesome. So when you see a patch of leaves like what we found, there's almost always going to be a rock under it with a croc there. So look for things like that. I swear I saw a crow somewhere. Well, there's these guys here. Now that we're in the air, we can easily attack them with our bow. Always get the high ground and find a way to use your bow when there's a lot of guys nearby. If you're fast enough, you might be able to kill all kinds of them before you even land. The wooden bow's about ready to break soon, but who cares? We got what we needed up here. Let's go ahead and get back down. Grab this treasure chest over here. Oh! I barely made it. Crazy. Come on, come on, come on! Ooh. Oh, that guy found me. Let's go ahead and kill him the easy way. Start him on fire. Oh well, let's just get into the fashion way. Wow! It's a good thing I put on my armor. He took almost all of it. Let me just use this just in case he does it again. Fine. This guy's a lot stronger than he looks. Okay, I can use this and fuse something strong to it. I have a bunch of amber. Well, I have even more of these. Let's use this. Oh, but I don't have my bow. Let's use a better powered one. Now that I hit him the eyeball, he's stunned for a bit. And we can attack. Easy. We got a better bow than the wooden ones we had before. And a thick stick, a long one. I guess we'll lose it soon. Let's just throw it because it was gonna go anyways. That's awesome. So a rusty broadsword plus a thick stick. And you can do that. You can attack a weapon to a weapon. They're just as strong as these ones. Because it's a one-handed weapon. I can use it one-handed even though it's long and I can attack things from a distance. Cool. Okay, let's move this thing closer. Get the treasure chest. Come on! I'm gonna have to climb up the tree to get to it. You have to be within range to use Ultra Hand on it. Let's move a little bit closer. Amber. Okay, we're getting a lot of these. That's good. You can sell them for money later, but also use them to fuse to, you know, make weapons with. Grab a couple of mushrooms that I saw here, and then we'll head back. And we'll make a raft. But we're going to make a different type of raft than the one you're used to. I'm going to use these things to make a hovercraft raft. Let's put it up pretty high so that we can get to it and get close enough to get to the next one. Let's use this one for a raft. Now, most people will just make a normal raft with these fans, but I'm not going to do what most people do. It's fun being creative, trying all kinds of different things. Those Steward constructs are scared. Let's go ahead and put this. Is that in the middle? I don't think it is. Whatever. It doesn't have to exactly be in the middle, but it's close enough. Now I could put these on each side, but you could also stack them right behind each other like this too. Put it about right here. Okay, let's see. Just go straight. Let's use a weapon that we don't really care for too much. You hit it, and it goes. What's awesome about this raft is you can stop at any time and you're still hovering, and if you run out of this power, which you might, let's just see what happens. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It stops, but on the other raft you'd be stranded. This one, you're still here. And then when it powers up again, I could just hit the fans again if it was an extra long river. So look for different things like that you can use the advantage for. Okay, now we could also use this to go straight up. But we have stairs over here. I think they're going to take us the same thing, same place. Yeah, enough. We really want to go this way anyways because of all the things you can get. I think there's going to be a cave too, so I'm not going to use that to go up. If we miss something, and there is something we'll miss going up, we could just come back here later. Let's grab that broadsword and let's get rid of this. Later on we'll have more space for weapons, but for now, space is limited, so let's just grab the best. Don't need to make anything. There's another construct. You know what? Let's not talk to this ranger construct. He's just going to go on and on about how to start a fire so that you can roast and cook things. We've already learned how to roast and cook things, and I'll show you how to start a fire. So let's skip it. We can start a fire by first grabbing wood right here and flint and then hitting it with a weapon. In fact, I'll just do that to show you. So I'll just put both of them in my hand. Boom, and there's a fire. You want to put the weapon away if it's started on fire to not let it go out. Now while you're at a fire, you can sit here and time can pass. If you don't want to travel at night, you can sit there till morning or noon or something else. You could also throw food here and roast it. You won't be able to use a pot because there's no pot there to cook, but of course right here where there's no fire, we could put flint right there because there is wood already under it, hit it and start the fire. Or what you can do is you could even just throw something like, whoops, let's just do it this way. Just throw this out. Yeah. You can throw that fire fruit and start it. So you can start the fire in multiple ways. Anyways, well, that's the gist of how to start a fire. And speaking of a fire, the choo-choo jelly fires that we can throw are very, very useful. So I'm going to create them like I did before by making a fire right on them. I'm going to try to put it in the center. Yeah. Got a few of them. Those are kind of far apart. I'll leave one left just in case there's something important, like maybe I want to make an ice choo-choo jelly or something like that. Okay, fire. Now when I throw these, it's going to make a bigger fire when I throw it at enemies. Okay, let's go ahead and break this. Go down to this path. Zonai charge. Let's grab these mushrooms. And grab another Zonai charge.
let's go ahead and pop that. Find another Korok. Anytime you see a little target on a balloon like that, it's always going to be a Korok, so always shoot them too. The more Koroks we get, the more of these we get. The more seeds we get, the more we can redeem them in for things later on. We'll cover that when we meet Hestu later. Let's climb out of that hole. We almost ran out of stamina. We ran out of stamina while we're still on the wall, we would fall. I just ran out of it right now while I was running. And that's choo-choo. Oh, and you can cut down trees with a weapon. Doesn't have to be an axe. It takes forever to do it, and it brings down the durability. I only did it to show you, and we'll get plenty of weapons, so it doesn't matter. These frogs are very useful, but they'll run away quickly. So try to get to them. Ah! It's too fast. Maybe I could shoot it before it runs off. No. They run off and then they disappear off screen. That's just how it is. I don't know. I think I already have a frog. If not, I'll find plenty later. There could be eggs up this tree. Yep. Since it's a little bit bigger than a normal tree, I want to check it if I want some more eggs. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab these sunset fireflies. This one being high, it'll probably scare away if I get up, unless I'm quick. So I get up and jump, and then I had a little small split second where if I pushed A at the right time, I would have grabbed it. But I didn't time it right. Okay, this thing is noticing something. That's why there's a question mark. I'm moving out of the way so they don't see me. Okay. I'm going to use those fire choo-choo jellies that I made. Start them, cause a fire. Kill those ones. Shoot this one from behind. I could sneak up on it, but I may not stay there for long. But it's easier just to do that if I was in a hurry. Do I want to get rid of this? Yeah, this is a bone weapon, even though it has a good top. Okay, let's get rid of the lower bow. Always switch out for better weapons when you find them. Grab the arrows. Now let's get the chest. Opal. We could sell that. There's not much use of it other than selling it. And later on you can upgrade your armor with it, so we'll just hold on to it. I guess you could throw it. I think it is a water element. I don't need to start a fire, so I'll just grab that that was sitting there. Let's see if there's anything under these rocks, since there's a few of them nearby. You don't need to pick up every single rock, but you may find crickets or frogs on the rocks, like I just found that cricket. And let's go ahead and make a useful minecart by putting up a fan. Oh well, who cares if it's off-centered. I'm gonna grab these things. Got another cave. I don't know if this will stick to the fan or not. It's going to activate if I hit it, because it has a Zonite device on it, but it might stick to it. Oh, look it up there. We have a Flux Construct, and we're going to destroy it later. It's going to be a fun battle. Let's go ahead and throw a bright bloom seed at this minecart so we can see with it. Good. Even though we're seeing behind, we're still seeing. It's stuck somewhere. And let's jump off now. It'll just keep on going and going until the device we have runs out of power. Or we're off screen, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so he just talks about how to use bright bloom seeds, which I've already explained. You throw it, it activates, then it lights up the cave, like what this did. Looks like that mine cart ran out of power, or I'm further away from it, so it stopped. Let's go ahead and throw that to light up the path a little bit more. Now, being that this is a cave, there is a bubble frog somewhere in here. Notice it doesn't have the check mark there, like this one has. So we already, and there's going to be a symbol for each entrance, even though this is one cave. For the Pondside Cave, there's two icons, but there's a check mark there because we killed the bubble frog there. This mining cave doesn't have a check mark yet, so we know we can find a bubble frog here. We just might have to look for it a little bit more than the other one. Oh, here it is. That wasn't so hard. Hit it, it'll fall. It's not enough to kill it. Bubble gem. And now it has a check mark there, because we killed the bubble frog. Now this is a different type of gem. Let's go ahead and light up the room. So this is Zonaite. You get it when you break these gemstones, and they come in a small size like this or a larger size later. Zonaite has many uses when it's refined, and we'll be able to do stuff with it in just a bit. We're going to get to a refinery pretty soon. You want to pick up all of this unrefined Zonaite, even though we can't use it yet, because when it is refined, you can turn it into the Zonite charges, just like what we grabbed here, as well as you can power all kinds of Zonite devices. Oh, and these Zonite charges right here can be used to fill up this energy cell. So when we're using a device, if it's running out of power, we can just use a charge and it fills it right back up. Okay, looks like we have a Zonite refinery here. Okay, the Forge Construct talks about it. Apologies for not noticing you. I was focused on processing Zonite. Zonite? Oh, you are unfamiliar with it? This is the Zonite I mentioned. It is a unique mineral that can be mined for far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it on this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance into other materials. Zonite is processed by smelting it in a furnace. It is thereby converted into materials with useful properties. A few such materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Thank you for your patience. I will now explain what sorts of materials the ore can be processed into. Zonite technology is typically powered by Zonai charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting Zonite into other useful materials in this way is called processing. Okay, so he talked about it. Let's not get in more depth. The main thing is these crystallized charges can be used later on to upgrade your energy cell that you have here. So you can have more power, and these can fill it up. Also, these can be used to get other Zonite materials later, but let's just grab what we can. just get what I can get for now. We'll get the rest later. I want to get as much as I can. Those aren't as important right now because you'll find plenty. This one pretty much just says you got to hit the rock. I don't know how long he's been trying to break that. Needs to have a boulder hammer. Okay, I could probably buy the rest of... I don't know what these are called. These crystallized charges. Okay. Now, like he said, please wait and I'll get some more. If you come back later, there'll be more, so you can keep buying them from him. As long as you have the Zonaite to buy them with. Kind of dark. Maybe I'll light up the room a little bit more. There we go. I have not given permission to take those. I wasn't. I was talking to you. Oh well. Could it be that you have forgotten to bring Zonai capsules? Zonai capsules? You've forgotten yours? Or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Zonai capsules are a convenient means of carrying portable Zonai devices. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonai devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me for any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. The spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget again. Remember that a device cannot be put back in its capsule. Think carefully before employing one from your pouch. Okay, so these are the exact same type of fans that we already used, but being in a capsule, we could carry them with us. Once you pull it out, like he said, you can't put it back, so you lose it if you can't use it. Use it or lose it. Just remember that with those capsules. Or just keep it till you need it. You could drop these mine carts anywhere near the tracks and they'll just get right back on it. They kind of snap to it like that. Just pull out one device. You can pull out up to 10 at a time. But one's all we need. I have too many of these. Maybe I'll just use this. Let's have 2 boulder hammers. Even though you're going to hit a device that has a Zonite device to activate it, it still takes down the durability of the weapon. So use a weapon you're not going to need. You know, that you're okay with the durability going down on. We got Robbery waiting for us here. Just go ahead and stop that. The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell when we heard it in the evening. We knew it was time to rest. It also played its part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sounds of its bell... Oh, there's the temple right there. Stir fond memories in me. Yep. And there's a dragon right there. Seems so much closer. Should we try to attack that? I don't think we might be able to get to it. You know what? I think let's do it. So I'll go ahead and attack it. Once we get to it. I know we only have 3 hearts, but at least it's something. Okay, he talks about this device dispenser. So pretty much he's just going to say, put things in here that are Zonite items, and you can get Zonite capsules from this. So let's just use charges since we have a bunch of them. You get the most for charges. I think you get 3 capsules per charge. Other devices like a soldier construct horn only get you 1 capsule for 1 horn you throw in it. Now you can put probably 15 of these in here before the thing kind of clogs up. If you keep doing it, that door will stay open and you're just going to lose your capsules. But this would be the last set of 5 to have our 15 I threw in there. Let's go ahead and grab all of these devices, this huge amount of devices we got for ourselves here. Okay, if we look at our devices, we have these so far: 13 fans, 19 portable pots, and 6 flame emitters. Now these pots are awesome because you can make a meal anywhere on the go, but it's a one-use thing, so you'll only be able to make 1 recipe with it. And I guess if you're prepared, you will never need it. I almost never used it on my other game because I had plenty of meals I cooked. Another one of these guys who needs to reach his friend. Let's see where his friend is. Oh, over there. No, we're not going to go that way just yet. I'm going to attack and destroy that flux construct that we saw on the platform over here. Now this is one of 3 different kinds. This is the easiest of them. There's only going to be 1 on this Great Sky Island. 2 others are going to be a lot harder, but I wouldn't recommend attacking it with just 3 hearts, a skirt, and some weird old tunic. You don't have nearly enough armor to protect yourself if you get hurt. But we'll just go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and save the game. I recommend you always save it when you come to a big battle like this or something significant, so you don't lose all the progress you made. Let's go ahead and destroy it. Am I going to hit him in the head before it does that? Oh, man! Flux Construct 1. You're not wanting him to attack me. Shoot. You hit it, you move it off it, breaks it apart, and you dig well on it. You just don't want to get hit because he'll take a ton of your life. Let's go ahead and if it would have stayed, I would have gotten right on it. Now you can move things. This one's... Why am I taking so long? Ah, missed it. Pulled it out. Killed it! So, you can try it if you want. If you get hit, you'll probably die. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you feel you can do it. Just do what I did. Usually from tougher enemies, they'll leave something that you can fuse that makes your weapon pretty strong. Let's go ahead and fuse it with one of these broadswords. It's Flux Construct 1-4, and it does +10 to it, so this is my strongest weapon so far. I'm going to use it later, because all of these other enemies are pretty easy, even with this one. And there's really nothing else up here I can do. So let's just head back. Alright. Let's jump. And let's find the Korok's friend. See if there's anything up here too. Nope. Oh wait. Did I see something I could pick up when I got to the edge? No. Show the icon for climbing down. That's what it was. Okay. I want to fuse those. You can fuse these things onto a weapon if you want. Make a weapon that can blow air. Oh, and I was going to show you what those frocks can do. I only got one of them. Fronds, I guess. Korok frond. They pretty much blow air like these things. I'll just show you anyways. So with this, we'll switch this weapon. We use the board. Now it makes a gust of wind. This will blow enemies back if you want. Now if I need a better weapon, I'll just switch. What am I doing? Switch out of it again. And my minecart is still there that I used before. Let's just put him in there. Let's give it more power. Let's move it to where we can use it. Oh, come on. Close enough to the tracks. Now, don't ever hit something with an axe that you've made because you'll probably break it. And if you're going to use a hammer, try to not hit the parts with it, but hit something that won't break like this thing, this minecart. Or else I might knock the fans off. Backwards. Let's pick it up. Let's move him right over to his friend. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. 2 Korok Seeds. Perfect. Okay. Now it just throws your cart out of the way if you had the guy in the cart when you brought him over. Just in case you're wondering where it goes when you play the game. Let's grab these things and get that chest. Zonaite. Awesome. Okay, there's nothing on that thing. Okay, let's go. Let's make it go even faster. It'll be heavy. Who cares? Let's see what we have up here. See if we need that or not. Yes, but we can't use it on that track like that. Okay. That is so off. I was wondering how it would stay on there. I think I'm just gonna have to take a broom and stick it right in. Ah! Maybe I better get up higher so I can see it better. Make sure it fits in there just right. That's on a weird angle too. There. Okay, so I have to use this hook because, as you'll see, the track is broken there. And it'll just fall down if I don't do it. So I'm using the hook on the side where the track is staying. I'm not going to hit it with that axe, because it might break it. So I can just go up. Oh gosh, stop it before it goes away! It's gonna fly away. I don't know if I'll need it again. Just put it there for now and we'll see. Okay, now we're gonna get in a snowy area pretty soon. Actually, we're right back to where we were. We went up to help that guy. Oh no, we're not. We're not right back to where we were. I thought we went down a ledge to it. Kind of like we were going in a circle, but we're not. Those crickets flew away. Portable pot. That's useless. It's good, for, I guess, a few times, but if you're prepared with plenty of food, you won't need to use those portable ones. Okay, now that bird is definitely going to get shot. I could fall this way and land in the water and shoot him. Let's do that. Oh, come on. Don't miss it. Hopefully that's enough. Let's just go down. I don't think I hit it. There's another fish. My bow's gonna break soon, but oh well. It may just do that when I attack an enemy because it didn't break yet. I doubt I shot that bird, but... Or I hit that bird. Yep. I just wanted to check. Okay. So we can go in this cave, or we can go this way. Let's go in the cave first. We don't have something to prepare us against the cold. Yeah, I didn't cook anything that does. I don't think we have anything that could prepare us against cold except... I don't know if any of these could be used for it. But we're going to get something in the cave. Now, caves are perfect. Whether it's hot or cold, if you go in a cave, the temperature's always just right. You don't need to worry about those things. I shot him even when it broke. And it was flying away. Perfect. Okay, now let's switch to a different bow. Let's grab these. These spicy peppers will allow us to make spicy food that will keep us hot when we're going through cold areas. Keep us warm, I guess. Excuse me, the snowy mountain above us is extremely cold. Unprepared travelers will swiftly lose vitality and may even die. Are you fortified against the cold? I'm all set. Even though I'm not. I wanted to talk to him. He pretty much just says, cook something that will make you warm in the pot, like a spicy pepper. Let's do that. Let's put one in, see how much life it gives us. Good. Fills up 1 heart, and it lasts for 2.5 minutes. Let's do 2 of them. Probably will give us 2 hearts and last for 5 minutes. Yep. Let's just do that a couple more times. Just in case we want to use just a little bit of time, but not waste all of our peppers. Okay, I think we're good. We've got plenty. Notice we have this breakable wall. Let's go ahead and do that and break it. Come on, why didn't it break? Alright. There are tons and tons of bright bloom seeds in these caves. You're going to need them for the depths later on. Just grab every one you can get. Eventually you might have too many, but you do use a lot in some places. Okay, that broke. Ah, there's the bubble frog. He was hiding. He was up above. Finally, he died. We got the bubble gem. Okay, now we could go up that if we want. This cave wraps around anyways, so let's not waste our time climbing, and let's explore the rest of the cave. Yeah, let's just break it on these guys. One of them. Let's use this and blow it away. If it didn't hit him, it would have blown him away right towards the wall. So if there's a lot of enemies, you could use something like this to blow some of them out of your way so you can focus on one of them. It is a good idea to keep it on hand, or you could just kill them real fast. I think this goes right back down to that spot where we're at, where we found the bubble frog. Yep. This is the top of that big wall that we could have climbed up before. Let's head this way. More spicy peppers. Let's look up before we just willy-nilly go. Yeah, because here it is. We would have been climbing up the wrong wall. Heh. Okay, now I'm gonna just let it take one heart away. If you're cold and you didn't use something to keep you warm, notice at the bottom right where it shows the temperature, it's flashing and I just lost a half a heart. You're gonna keep on losing life until you either fill it up or eat something that keeps you warm. But I only did this because when I eat a meal, it's gonna fill up one heart anyways. In fact, I'll just wait till it does 2 of them because I'm going to need to be in the cold for a while. When 2 hearts are gone, that's when I'll eat the meal that fills up 2 hearts and will give me some warmth for 5 minutes. And it's going to make that noise when you have 1 heart left. There. Hearts are filled, and now I won't lose life for 5 minutes. Now that thing heard me running. Under the ledge are some soldier constructs. We'll get them in a minute. Okay, so there's the Flux Construct arena where I kill the Flux Construct. These birds are everywhere. Come on. You hit them in the head, you usually get 2 of these drumsticks. Sometimes you can get a whole bird. It's a different image, but it's a whole bird. You usually don't get it from the big one, but you can get it from other birds. This is a little puzzle that a Korok left for us, and when you solve these puzzles, you're going to find the Korok that created it and get the Korok Seed. Alright. Okay, where it showed the question mark earlier on the other side of that ledge there, that's where we heard the soldier constructs that noticed us. Let's just go over this way and talk to Ravu. They won't see us when we talk to Ravu from this way. I just want to hear what he has to say. Now I could jump off the ledge, shoot them in the air when time kind of freezes for a bit to make it easier, but who cares? I always love a challenge. And he's going to talk about the soldier constructs anyways. The soldier constructs and captain constructs are only doing their duty to protect the Garden of Time. At the time, it was sadly necessary to protect our land from invaders. I am terribly sorry for any threat they pose to you now. Yeah, well, that's fine. Let's do something. Let's use what we have to our disposal. And start them on fire and burn them. And kill them. Okay. I can grab them and we'll let them go. I don't need them. Let's see, what do I want to do? Here we go. I guess what I could do, is this going to show that the durability's gone? No, even though it was burning. If you keep it burning, it will burn to a crisp, but since I picked it up, it's fine, and it looks like it doesn't affect the durability if you pick it up even if it was burning. Since I really don't need more than one two-handed stone axe, but I've been using this for a while, I'm just going to get rid of the fused material here. Yeah. What's the point of getting rid of the fused material? That was a dumb thing. Whatever. I can use this right here, this stone, to make another one. Okay. There's another one if I want to grab another one too. I'll just wait to see what I need next. If I need to make a boulder hammer or a two-handed axe. Okay, we've got a soldier construct there. And we have a path to head up. I don't think there's anything up the top of that, but we do need to go that way. The shrine is just up there. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Oh, he's moving around. Let's see if he looks all the way this way. Nope, let's switch to a better weapon. Oh gosh. Let him attack him. Okay, the white choo-choo jelly does just what happened when the choo-choos attack the construct. It will freeze them like this. Now, I can't sneak up on him, but I can just attack him while he's frozen. Okay, so we've got a new weapon. This flame emitter club is pretty much just a weapon that's fused with a flame emitter Zonai device, which is awesome. It's like a flamethrower. There are better ones we could use than that, but that's good. And we have a cave here. Let me see if we need anything up here. No, we're good. Let's go to the cave. Just in time for our resistance to run out too. I don't want to use the flame emitter, especially by bomb flowers, and I've got to be careful what I hit, or else I'll blow myself up. So these are the bomb flowers I was mentioning right here. One thing that's awesome that you can do with bomb flowers is you could fuse them with your shield. You don't want to get shot in the back while you're wearing one, but you could use it to burst yourself up into the air. So I'll show you it when we need to use it sometime. Let's get this treasure chest. Amber. More amber. Find that everywhere. Okay, so this creature here is a like. Now, you've probably seen them in some other Zelda games. If they get to Link, they'll swallow him and take something he has. A weapon, armor, probably not armor, but a weapon or his shield, maybe even some items. But you need to get them to open up their mouth. Let's see. You can shoot them, but it's not going to do much. Sometimes they'll pop out their little tongue thing. When you hit their tongue, that makes them vulnerable. But if they're not going to do that, you either throw a bomb at them or hit them with something that you're weak against. Like what I did with that fire fruit. Okay, now if you hold the button, this will swing a lot of those. Now I need to get away from him because he would have swallowed me. Oh crap. Move! Shoot it with an arrow instead of getting close to hit it, like that. He's in the way, but... I need to kill him fast. Let's go ahead and do this. There. Only because I wanted to kill him fast. Oh, I could have used this flamethrower to light him on fire. Oh well. Every time you kill a like, they'll drop a like stone, something else, and a treasure chest. Yep. Treasure chests aren't really that good. Sometimes they might have something good on them, but usually, at least the later you get in the game, they're not really that good. Anything I've missed? Not really. I could probably get up that ledge and get something. I want to get bomb flowers if I can, because that's the only way to... Well, I guess not the only way to have a bomb. There are other bombs you can pick up. But you can't use bombs as like an ability like you have with Zelda Breath of the Wild. So pick these up. You have to find your bombs here, or later on you can buy some from some merchants. I don't want to jump from here or I'll lose a lot of life, but I can climb down. Just gotta slowly get to the edge until you see that prompt that says push A to climb down. Okay, I can drop there. Gotta quicken under the rock. No, it's just a mushroom. Nothing else, pretty much. Let's grab these things. And another like. This time let's use our flamethrower. We have to get kind of close, but we're close enough. Good, got him. We got a treasure chest from here. And it looks like we have another opal. Let's get this treasure chest. A flame emitter. Okay, so we've got a few of these. I'll show you another thing you do with a flame emitter. Let's do that. I'll take it out. Shows you, the icon of what to do to take it out. I did. Oh, it was in front of me. Okay, let's switch to a shield. Oh, well, I was just gonna do that. You can fuse the flame emitter to a shield to make a flame emitter shield, but I already picked one up somewhere. So I just wasted this. I want to keep a normal shield or something. Let me see if I want to use this on a weapon. No, who cares? Just leave it. Okay. Alright, so we're close to the shrine. It's right up there. Let's just head to it. We're not going to need to use this for much longer, but I don't want to use a lot of life, so I'm going to use this small mill that will fill 1 heart and... Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't run out of stamina. And it gives me some cold resistance. Here we go. Just stop and let it fill up. Now let's go again. If you try to climb something and you're underneath it, you can kind of do it if the angle's okay, but if it gets too much of an angle, you're going to just fall. Now notice this ice wall, you can't climb up this stuff. It won't let you... Oh, well you can for a bit. Later on you'll have something that will allow you to stick to slippery surfaces, but right now you're just going to fall. We'll get at the other things later, but let's do the shrine. The Gutanbac shrine. Maybe I said it right. I don't know. All right, let's see what ability we get this time. So you made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Ascend. Move upward through solid material and emerge on top of it. This is the Ascend ability. It lets you travel through what's directly above you to ascend through it and emerge on top of it. That's weird. You find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. Use Ascend and receive the blessing from this shrine. Okay, this ability is also so very useful. You can get on top of... You can get out of caves quickly, you can get on top of ledges, all with the use of Ascend. I'll leave that. Okay, try here, it doesn't look like we can do anything. But with Ascend, it shows you where you're going to end up, and then you hit A to ascend, and you swim like a fish through everything. What's awesome about this too is it freezes time. So if there were enemies here, I can scope out. If I want to attack them now, I could hit B to go back down. Just like that. Or one time up again, I could just push A to pop right out. Okay, now you can go up either of these, but this one will have a treasure chest. So let's go up here first. We got a crappy stone axe. Yay! Oh well. Okay, so here is the enemy that we see here. Now we could just move around and let him shoot arrows. Let's use that thing and knock him over. Maybe we'll start him on fire with this too. Let's move out of the way. He shoots arrows, but if you keep moving, he won't hit you. I don't even have a weapon. I mean an arrow. I mean a bow to use. Here we go. That was pretty easy. Oh, if I use the shield is a better one than the flamethrower we have here, because with the shield it automatically makes a fire straight ahead.
Which you can easily use to burn a lot more than just the standard flamethrower that we had on a stick. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's in this treasure chest.
Okay, when you have too many things, you could just drop something. Let's drop this bow we have. If we shoot this, it's gonna break the rope and cause the ledge to fall, and we can pick up our arrows. You know what? Who cares? I'll just use it when it's gone. If I'm attacking some powerful enemies, I'll switch to a better bow. Okay, this ledge is just going to keep on moving. But we just ascended at the right time. And here we are, the end of the shrine. Let's go ahead and get the Light of Blessing. Let's skip that scene like we've seen many times. Light of Blessing. Now we have 3 of them. So Raru says, I see you've restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. That's where we need to head next.
As always, if you've liked what you've seen, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you won't miss out on anything. Thanks for watching Alcantara Gaming. Goodbye.